How salt affects your blood pressure. Did you know modifying your salt intake can affect your health and longevity? Did you know cutting down on the white stuff could save your life? Have you ever wondered why doctors always emphasize on controlling your salt intake? In this video, we'll be showing you briefly how your salt intake goes a long way to impact your blood pressure and your overall health. If you're new on healthy habits, you can consider subscribing so that you will receive a notification whenever we put a new video online. Our kitchen salt contains a compound, sodium chloride. Actually, consuming too much salt is simply bringing more sodium chloride into your body. The amount of fluid in the body is dictated by the amount of sodium. More sodium means more water. In the same manner, the more sodium you have in your blood, the more your blood volume increases. The level of sodium chloride, or salt in the blood, is regulated by two bean-shaped organs in your body, the kidneys. Eating too much salt may lead to salt buildup in your blood, thereby retaining more fluid. This can make it harder for your kidneys to remove the fluid. This fluid builds up in your system and increases your blood pressure. Remember, blood pressure is affected by the amount of fluid in your blood vessels. The more fluid builds up in your vessels, the higher your blood pressure tends to be. The higher your blood pressure, the greater the strain on your heart, arteries, kidneys, and brain. These can lead to heart attacks, strokes, dementia, and kidney disease. Also, eating too much salt may mean that your blood pressure medicines, such as diuretics, don't work as well as they could. Does this mean I shouldn't eat salt at all? No. Firstly, salt is very essential for the normal functioning of our body. The essential minerals in salt act as an important electrolyte in the body. They help with fluid balance, nerve transmission, and muscle function. Secondly, we can't avoid salt completely because some amount of salt is naturally found in most foods. Most unprocessed foods contain some degree of salt, such as fruits, vegetables, oats, rice, potatoes, fresh meat, and fish. In fact, you consume most salt through products such as bread and sandwich fillings already. We cannot avoid salt completely, but we can control to some higher extent the amount of salt we consume daily. What amount of salt is good for me? The WHO suggests consuming 2000 milligrams, that is 2 grams of sodium per day. The American Heart Association advises a much lower intake of 1500 milligrams, that is 1.5 grams per day. A single teaspoon of table salt, which is a combination of sodium and chloride, has 2325 milligrams of sodium. This means having less than a tablespoon of salt daily is good. Cutting down on salt is much more than just stopping yourself from adding salt to your cooking or at the table. Check your food labels to see how much you're getting from processed foods. One way to cut back is to prepare your food at home. Most of your sodium intake comes from eating out and packaged foods. Use more spices for flavor instead of salt. Eating more potassium found in foods like bananas, raisins, tuna, and milk help move sodium out of your body. A small effort can help you bring blood pressure down. In conclusion, salt makes your body hold on to water. If you eat too much salt, the extra water stored in your body raises your blood pressure. So the more salt you eat, the higher your blood pressure. A high blood pressure can damage the brain, heart, kidneys, eyes, and blood vessels themselves. Look after your health. Cut down the white stuff. Salt is a silent killer. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful. Thank you.